That's how it's supposed to be, though.
That's exactly how
it's to freaking out in the situation.
So you think I would freak out?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I would freak out. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Peggy. Welcome to another vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we are forever growing over here. Anyway, I know it's been a few days. I keep saying I'm gonna try to upload twice a week, but I never get around to it because we've just been extremely busy. So, and plus we're trying to stay out of this heat. I think yesterday it got up to 97 degrees, did it? Yeah, it got up to 97 degrees. Look who came to visit today. We got Trey in the building. How's work, Trey?
Work is alright. They had me stocking yesterday, so that was pretty cool.
Okay, you like that better?
I do. I like it better than cashier work.
Okay. All right. So this is his first ever job. So he's just doing it until school starts. So we caught up with Trey. Donald is over there. Listen, we are just trying to stay cool for real because yesterday I feel like it was 95 degrees here in Missouri. I want to say it was 95 degrees. It was so hot. And our RV does not stay cool enough for me. Now the bedroom is cold. That's one of my complaints about this particular RV is the ACs don't work together. Like the bedroom AC works amazing, but then you come out here and it doesn't work that well. So I'm stuck in the bedroom because, you know, when you're a woman of a particular age, you want to be cool, especially in 95 degree weather. And it's supposed to be 94, 95 all week. So today is like what, 89, right at 90. It's supposed to get up to 94. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But family, I hope y'all are taking all the precautions necessary to stay cool because I'm telling you, it's hot. Donald shared a story with me yesterday about the people over in London. They don't have ACs over there. And I was thinking back to when we were there staying at a hotel and I can't remember seeing a window AC or anything like that. So it's gotten up to a whopping 79 degrees yesterday.
Yes.
And they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the 79 degree weather. And they don't know what to do. And if when you watch the news, I promise you, because I was like, I know he's making this up. Let me go check this out. And he is telling the truth. They are sweltering over there with that 79 degree weather. All they have is window fans. I get it though. Like if you're not used to the heat is a beast, baby, by itself. So that was interesting that we found out yesterday. I was going to give y'all an update on DJ. I don't know if I told y'all this story or not, but if this is your second time hearing it, just bear with me, okay? So what day was that? Saturday?
That was Saturday.
Saturday morning, Donald gets up with DJ, doing the regular routine. You know, he gets him out in the morning and let him do all his stretching and getting all that stuff out the way. And so then he'll go stand by the door because he's ready to go outside. So they go outside and I think they take maybe 4 steps. And DJ lets out the yell like somebody was killing him. I heard it, but I'm in bed because it's what, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I roll over and I go back to sleep. But the next thing I hear is the truck leaving. Now, Donald ain't came in the house to say, hey, I'm gone or what's going on. And I was like, okay, maybe they going up to the office because, you know, they sell little stuff up there he could buy. I'm not even thinking about it. And so maybe 15, 20 minutes pass. And I'm like, wait a minute. Donald hasn't come back yet. I haven't heard anything. I said, let me call this man to see where he at. So I called the phone and you could tell in his voice that he is very unhappy. He's, you know, like panicky almost. And I'm like, what's going on? And he was like, DJ hurt his leg and he's licking it and he can't walk on it. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what to do. And so, like I say, it's about 6:15, 6:30. It's about 6:30 at this time. And He's calling trying to find an urgent care for dogs that's open on a Saturday at 6:30 in the morning. And he's calling and calling. He's panicking, just driving around trying to hope that he runs into an animal hospital, because there is an animal hospital not too far from where we are, but they weren't open. So he finally found a place that said, if this is after hours, call this number. And so he called the number, and the lady was like, yeah, come in, we're here. So he drove about, 30 minutes, a good 30-minute drive from where we are. He took DJ in, and she's like, now, just to be seen is $120. Dogs are expensive, okay? So she said, just to see him, it's going to cost you $120. And at this point, he was like, here, take my firstborn, because I got to make sure that this dog is okay. So he goes in there, and she was like, I really feel like this is a bee sting. And she said, if it's a bee sting, I don't want to charge you the $120 because it wouldn't be worth it, right? She said, the doctor's just finishing up with somebody else. She said, let me get him in here and let him look at DJ real quick. And if it's a bee sting, then we'll get it out and it won't cost you anything. And so sure enough, it was a bee sting. So when DJ was walking because we're on gravel at this site. Before we were just on the concrete, but we're on gravel. So he has to walk on the gravel a little bit to get to the street so he can walk onto the grass. And I guess a bee was up under the rocks, and DJ must have stepped on it. And I guess the bee was like, oh, you gonna step on me? Let me show you what I got. So the doctor went in with a piece of tape. Was it a piece of tape?
Yes.
He put a piece of tape on the bottom of DJ's paw, the padded part, and he pulled the stinger out. And he felt better. And I was just like, that is amazing. I want DJ to wear puppy shoes so bad, but he hates them. Like, I bought him like 3 or 4 pair. I bought him clothes. He won't wear them. So I don't know. We have to just be really careful. So right now, Donald is picking him up and carrying him over to the grass so nothing else will happen like that. But that was a scary situation because you can tell when a dog is hurt. Like, he was hurt. That was a yell I had never heard before. I'm looking at Donald, if y'all wondering what I'm looking at over there. He trying to be inconspicuous today. Say hey to the fam.
What's up, fam?
Yeah. So yeah, DJ was okay, and we had bought him some new doggy toys like 2 days before, and we couldn't get him to plant his foot down on the ground because he was coddling it because he had that stinger in there. But we pulled his toy out, we squeaked it, and he lost his mind. He forgot about the bee sting, and so he was trying to get that squeak toy from Donald. So they played with that for about 5 minutes, and to say everything was okay, that was good, because I was worried about old DJ, but Donald panics. He says he doesn't panic.
No.
What do you do?
Tremendous concern.
Tremendous, y'all hear this? Tremendous concern.
There you go.
Listen, tremendous concern. You are, so out of the both of us, Trey, out of the both of us, who do you think will handle an emergency situation better, me or Dom?
Probably Dom.
You think he would?
You would lose your mind.
I would not.
You would lose. Babe, what kind of emergency? Fire. Think about fire. Think about storms. Think about bugs. Think about animals.
You can't call a bug an emergency.
What's an emergency? Think about one.
If you keep talking, I'm gonna put you on this camera.
She can't think
Look, I'm trying to.
Lights? I mean, what?
I'm gonna put you on this camera. He been outside working, y'all.
I've been working, so I'm not prepared to.
He's not prepared to be seen, but I'm gonna put him on this camera if he keep talking in the background. But I feel like I would be better in an emergency situation. I would be, young man. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. You know I'll be good.
What? I can't even. What situation would you be better at? What situation?
All the situations.
An injury? A car accident?
Oh, don't say that. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But you handle DJ situation pretty good. He just okay. So when I say that I don't think he will handle a situation good. I just mean like he gets really serious.
Yes.
He gets uber serious.
I agree. I get hyper serious in all emergency situations. Have to fix it right now. Nothing else matters. Yeah, that's
so you think
Trey knows exactly. That's exactly how.
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
That's exactly how.
Compared to freaking out in the situation.
So you think I would freak out?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I would freak out. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I've been so independent for so long. Now, this is before I met Donald. Now, for those of you who are new, I married Donald when I was 40. He's my second husband. How old were you? 25 when I married you?
35. Oh, that's a good one.
You got to get them young. No, but okay, I'm gonna give you that. You might be just a tad bit better than me in an emergency, because I don't think so. Okay, in our marriage, I do look for Donald to handle things. I do, because I'm not gonna say that's his job, but that's his job. Like, I don't know how other people marriages are, and when I get on these marriage groups on Facebook, and I'm just like, you know, people try to tell you what to do, you know, like, oh, if you taking out the trash, what kind of man you got? Oh, if your man let you pump gas, what kind of man you got? You get that all the time. And we just had this the other day. But to finish up what we were talking about, we just have the relationship where Donald handles the emergencies, because I guess you are the calm in the situation.
Sometimes I go overboard. Like, it's like I don't care what the repercussions is. I have to fix this right now. Yeah. So I had to be ready to jump into action immediately or something.
I'm finna put him on the camera, y'all. Look, but yeah. So Don, okay, I'll give you that. You argue, but I'm gonna tell you something now. So in these marriage groups, they always come up with all these weird questions. I don't know if I said this before or not. Have I told the story about the ankle and all of that before? So anyway, this guy, I'm in this group. Well, I was in this group called Over 50, and this is not a dating site or something like that. I thought it was just, you know, for people over 50, but I'm finding that it's a weird group, so I'm out of it now. But anyway, it's supposed to be 50 plus, but then, you know, they started letting the young girls in, and it just got really weird. So I'm not a part of that group anymore. But anyway, I was a part of this group, and a guy came in, and he was just pissed off. And he was just like, one thing I can't stand is a man that'll sit in the car and let his wife pump the gas. That's what he said. The guy, he was just really upset, and he was just like, I can't stand when men sit in the car and let their woman pump the gas, and they sitting in there like they some kind of prize or something. He was like, y'all women need to do better picking these men, because there's no way any woman should be pumping gas and the guy's sitting in there doing nothing. Make these guys do something. Make them earn you. Make them do this, that, and the third. And you know what? I used to have that thought. And then I said, Peggy, mind your business. Mind your business. Because you know why? Donald broke his ankle the year he retired from the Army. That year. Earlier that year. Was it that year or the year before? Well, anyway, he was still active duty. And they were playing football. And he told me that that's what they were going to do for PT that morning. He was like, yeah, we're going to play flag football this morning. And I'm like, now, you too old for all this. I was like, don't do that. I was like, you sit back and you call the plays or you throw the ball. I was like, don't participate. You're getting old. And that is what I'm telling them. I'm trying to save his life right now. He didn't listen. So I'm at home cooking breakfast, everything, minding my business. And I was like, man, Donald, 30 minutes late. Man, Donald, 45 minutes late. I get a phone call. He's like, yeah. Listen to the voice I'm giving. He hate when I do that. He hate when I do that.
There wasn't my breath. It wasn't that high pitch. It was like, Yeah. But it wasn't that high pitched.
No, Donald was like, yeah. Babe, what you doing? I say, I'm waiting on you to come home. Your breakfast is cold. He was like, yeah, I broke my ankle. I said, what? He was like, yeah, Sergeant so-and-so is going to come pick you up and you're going to meet me over at the hospital. Because Donald got the only car that we had. We were waiting on our other truck to be shipped over to America at this time. And so we only had the one car. All right, so we get over to the hospital, his ankle dangling like this, just dangling. I say, Lord have mercy. I said, didn't I just tell you not to? So he's sitting in there. I mean, he in a lot of pain. And so here come two doctors. They come in and they was like, we're going to pop this back into place. And I was like, no, you ain't. I say, first, let me leave out the building because I don't want to hear this grown man screaming, right?
Yep. Didn't even scream.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't scream.
I didn't hear it.
They told me what they were going to do. They told me before it happened. And I, like a boss.
Like a boss?
Like they ripped it out and put it back in place and I was good to go.
Because it was like this, right? And so they snapped it back. So I waited for like 10 minutes because I'm standing outside the door. Like, we're at the emergency room, but I'm outside the door. So every time somebody would come out, I would listen to hear if I could hear Donald screaming. And I'm listening. And so 15, 20 minutes pass. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't hear no screaming. I said, well, let me just go back in here. So I go back inside. And he was like, oh, we were done 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I didn't hear him scream. They say, well, he didn't. I was like, look at you, player.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. And so, was it the next morning or that morning? No, it was the next morning or that day that you had surgery.
I had the next day.
So they wrapped it up real good and gave him some really good meds and stuff like that. Now, I went all the way around the corner to tell y'all this story. Now, listen. So the next day we go, he gets surgery. They put this cast on his foot. He had a cast. They wrapped up everything but his toes and all the way up to his shin, right? So he's got some screws in there. It looked like they was playing tic-tac-toe when you look at the x-rays because he got screws and bolts all through that ankle. But anyway, so I took him the next morning to get his surgery. And we need gas. He can't get out the car to pump the gas. I'm driving because he got a cast on his foot, right? And I'm like, with the door closed and just looking at the window, you see me pumping the gas, but you see this big man sitting on the passenger seat not doing anything. And he rolling down the window giving instructions because I guess he felt like I didn't know how to pump gas. And I could see the men just looking at us, like almost side-eyeing us, like, why you got your wife out here pumping gas? Just the mean looks and stuff like that. And so after I pumped the gas and we left, I was like, did you see how them people were looking at us? Did you notice the look?
I did.
And I was just like, I get it. So when the guy wrote that in the group on Facebook, I'm like, so how do you know that the guy doesn't have an ailment like a broken leg or a broken arm? Like, you're only looking from the outside in. You don't really know what's going on. Because at one point I wanted to open the door and say, y'all can stop looking at me. The man broke his ankle and he just had surgery not even 2 hours ago. That's what I wanted to say. But I'm just like, it's so weird. And so I didn't go into detail like I'm doing right now, but I go into detail and I tell them what happened. And the guy wants to argue. Well, how many times do a guy break his leg? As many times as he wants, sir. But anyway, that's why I say I just mind my business. I don't care who pumping gas or who doing whatever they do. If it works in their marriage, I stay out of it. That's what they were, and they were just really going in, and it had just gotten really weird. And it got to the point where he was so upset with my comebacks that he jumped into my inbox. And I'm like, can I help you? And he was like, I don't know why, he trying to go off. I was like, I don't talk to other men. I'm married, and I blocked him and went on about my day. That's what you do when somebody in your inbox, you block them. That's what I did. But anyway, Trey is off work today. And I went to the grocery store this morning, and I think he smelled the groceries from 3 miles away, because as soon as we got home and I put the groceries up, he was like, can I come spend time with the old people?
Like that.
He don't call us old people. But yeah, so I bought a watermelon, and I'm gonna tell you, it is so hard to buy a seeded watermelon. Everybody wants to sell seedless watermelons. I don't like them. I went to, where were we at when we bought that yellow melon? We bought was it orange or yellow? That melon. It was a yellow. So I bought a yellow melon because I'm trying to be fancy and stuff like that, and everybody telling me how sweet and delicious they are. So I went to this farmer's market that's out here in St. Charles, and I bought it, and I couldn't wait to cut into that thing because it smelled good, it looked good. Cut it open, and it just tastes like unseasoned bologna.
Dang.
What it tastes like? I know. It tastes like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, it was not sweet. It did not have an ounce of sweetness to it. I don't know if it was ripe yet. I think they pulled it too quick, because it tasted like a soggy watermelon. It just had no flavor, no anything. And I was like, all this money they charge for this thing, I wish I could have taken it back, because it was disgusting. And so that's my next question. That is my next question. Does anybody have the secret to picking a good watermelon? So I was watching a video, and the guy was like, look at the vines on the melon skin and try to find one that has the yellowing on the skin and stuff like that. And he was like, and look at the stem of it, and that should tell you if it's a good watermelon. Now, so anyway, Trey been waiting on me to cut this watermelon since he got here, because he loves fruit just like his dad. So anyway, we're gonna try to cut this watermelon, and I'm gonna let y'all know if it's sweet or not. Now, I don't know how good this is gonna be. Get the watermelon for me, player. But Trey has been waiting patiently on this watermelon. So the guy told me to look for this patch right here, because that, and I know it probably don't mean nothing. Probably it's set on the ground too long. I don't know what that is. But he was like, make sure that stem is brown. I think it was this stem he was talking about. Or was it this stem? I don't know which stem it is. Y'all tell me, because I don't know.
They both look brown to me.
I know. So we're going to cut the... Uh-oh. Can you grab that for me, player, so I won't fall? So I bought this really cute knife set on Amazon because I got tired of bringing my home utensils and stuff out here. So I got this thing here. And this is what we're going to try to cut the watermelon with. Now, I'm going to tell you, I got this on one of those specials. I think it was less than $30, but these are the sharpest knives that I've had out here. So we're going to go ahead and get into this watermelon and see what it's giving. This watermelon is not good. Look at this, Donald.
I don't know what that is.
Hey family, so as you can see from the previous clip, the watermelon was an epic fail, and it just seems like I am having the hardest time trying to find a good melon in this town. So I told Donald we should just go to Fresh Time and try one last time to get a melon. But anyway, I have to feed Trey something. He's a growing boy, so I was like, hey, all I have to offer you right now is a salad. And he's a very picky eater, so I cleared out my refrigerator trying to make him a salad. I had some Italian sausage, I had some pepperoni, I had eggs, cucumbers, I had lettuce leaves and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, just eat the salad and we'll take the watermelon back to the store and hopefully they will replace it. So right now I'm just showing you guys me making salad for my grandbaby. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you and I will see you in the next clip, fam. So until then, bye bye.